Baltz families, to this week's Sunday Storytime. Get ready to mark your calendars with this week's news and coming events, which will be followed by a news story for the week. Can't wait to find out what it is. And the final segment will be our Mindful Minute with Mrs. Papa. Stay tuned. In this week's news, mark your calendars. The BPO is presenting Trunk or Treat. The Baltz Parent Organization is having an event on Friday, October 25th. Beginning at 6, we'll have a costume parade for everyone who's there, and then trick-or-treating will follow until 7.
Marquen sus calendarios. La Organización de Padres de Baltz presenta Trunk or Treat. Habrá un desfile empezando a las 6 y luego una oportunidad de trick-or-treat.
Some dismissal reminders. Thank you for your patience in the car line. It's getting much faster. All parents picking up in cars should join the car line. Parking on the street and walking up to the car line is unsafe. Please help keep everyone safe by following this procedure. And a reminder that dismissal begins at 3:50.
Recordatorios de la hora de despida. Gracias por su paciencia en la línea de autos. Se está volviendo mucho más rápido. Todos los padres que recogen en automóviles deben unirse a la línea de automóviles. Estacionarse en la calle y caminar hasta la línea de autos no es la forma más segura. Ayúdenos a mantener a todos seguros siguiendo este procedimiento. También les recordamos que la despedida comienza a las 3:50.
Hi, Baltz family. Welcome to another story time. I'm Miss Eveland. I teach technology at Baltz Elementary. And tonight I'm going to read to you Good Night iPad. It's a parody on Good Night Moon, a story for the next generation. Good Night iPad. In the bright buzzing room, there was an iPad and a kid playing Doom, and a screensaver of a bird launching over the moon. There were 3 little nooks with 10,000 books, and a huge LC Wi-Fi HD TV with Bose 5.1, 6 remotes, and 3D. And a BlackBerry ringing with Eminem singing, "Yo, yo, it's up, mama, if you going to know." And a new Facebook friend and texts with no ends. And a viral clip of a cat doing flips, and the bing, bongs, and beeps of emails and tweets. And a fed-up old woman who's trying to sleep. Okay, that's it. Good night, iPad. No, I don't want to put it away. Good night, Doom. Good night, bird launching over the moon. Good night, Nooks and digital books. Good night, Eminem. Good night, Facebook friend. Good night, LOLs. Good night, MP3s. Good night, LCD, Wi-Fi, HD TV. Good night, remotes and Netflix streams, Androids, apps, and glowing screens. Good night, plugs and power lights that guide us to pee in the darkness of night. Okay, everyone, bedtime. Oh, do we have to? Good night, buzzing. Good night, beeps. Good night, everybody who should be asleep. Good night, pop stars. Good night, MacBook Air. Good night, gadgets everywhere. Good night, Baltz family. I hope you enjoyed Good Night iPad by Android. Have a great week.
Good evening, Baltz community. Tonight we're going to review one of my favorite Kelso's choices for solving small problems. We're going to review apologizing. Apologizing is a great way to calm down small problems quickly. Here are a few tips to help you make a good apology. First, Make sure you are sincere. In other words, you have to look and sound like you mean what you are saying. Second, make sure you're looking at the person when you're giving your apology. And third, remember, the other person may not be ready to forgive you when you're ready to apologize. You may need to give them some time to wait and cool off. Now I want to share 2 examples with you, and then I want you to choose which apology is the best one. So here's the first one. Sorry. Here's another one. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you picked the second choice because that is definitely the better way to make an apology. Here are a few other words that you could use when you want to make an apology. You could say, excuse me, or I apologize, or oh, I didn't mean to do that. Practice apologizing while you're looking in the mirror. It's really helpful to see what your face looks like when you're apologizing. This week, if your behavior upsets someone, or you do something that you didn't mean to do, try using an apology. Remember, if you try using 2 of Kelso's choices and you're still having a small problem, please go see a trusted adult.
Hey guys, it's Miss Persani. Don't forget to like and share this video, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another episode. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, you rock!